Say whatever you want about this movie, but one thing that did impress me is that they managed to make an orc look sexy. I mean, just bravo. How's everybody doing today? It's TVB, and I'm here to review the film Warcraft, which is the film adaptation of the really popular World of Warcraft MMO franchise. And as somebody who hasn't played the World of Warcraft games, I went into this movie knowing a few basic things. It takes place in the world of Azeroth, where there's humans and orcs at war, and there's a whole bunch of different units and magic and weapons, all sorts of cool stuff. And there's a buttload of lore to it, lots of games. And this film's plot follows just that. The orcs, their world is really bad, and they want to move, so this really, like, Yoda crossed with Saruman guy, I forget his name, but like he builds like this portal to Azeroth, and the orcs go in to try to take it over. But there's this one like orcish chief, his name's Duratan. He thinks that he could work together with the humans, try making some sort of peace bond thing. And all the kingdoms in Azeroth, be it humans, dwarves, elves, wizards, whatever have you, have to unite to stop this one enemy. After seeing the trailers for this movie, I had hopes with the Warcraft movie. Not only did I think that it could breathe some life into film adaptations of video games, but also just revive the fantasy genre, because I hate to say this, but the fantasy genre is kind of dying. Like, when was the last big fantasy film we've had, aside from The Hobbit or the last Harry Potter movie? Does this movie live up to all its hype? In some ways, yes, and in others, not really. I mean, the visuals and like the CGI and special effects and cinematography and sound and all the sound effects, that's all spot on. It was overdone. Like, I thought that they could have used some like actual sets, but it was fine. And the action scene is probably the best part about this movie. Like, they're all fairly short, but they were interesting. Like, when you hear like people just getting smacked or hit or crushed with their orcs are big for whatever reason, and that was all fun to watch. And Duratan, like one of the orc chiefs, like I thought he was a very interesting character. Like, fantasy movies always depict orcs as like these brutish savages that just all they think about is pillaging and destroying and killing and stealing. But no, it was cool that the Warcraft universe has good orcs. I mean, I just like seeing that. The other characters, I mean, just all the other characters, like, they're one-dimensional. There's not a whole lot of backstory to them. Like, they really could have used some more backstory. And the acting was very, like, wooden. Especially for the guy who plays, like, the Guardian Wizard. He's, like, I was watching it, and he talks like this all the time. Oh, I must cast a spell and bring this golem to life. And now I gotta stop the oogie magic from corrupting me. It's like he was reading his lines from like someone who was holding up a poster. It's like behind the camera, like, hey, here's your lines, that sort of thing. But probably the biggest issue that I had with Warcraft was the pacing. Oh my goodness, the pacing was just all over the place. It's like, first it's here, then it's there, and like, yeah, the action scenes, there's like a lot of cool fighting going on, then it slows down and stuff happens, then it drops again, then they go to this place, and then it's like, okay, they're talking, stuff is happening, I'm not interested, this is confusing. And then the wizard boy goes up to talk to these really high wizards, like, who are these guys? And it's like, oh, here's this person, here's that person, here's this sort of spell, like, here's this, here's, I was bored, and then I was just confused. And the ending just, I don't get it. I mean, this movie sets itself up for a sequel, and maybe, if this film makes a buttload of money, which I kind of doubt, but like, if it does, that they can make a sequel, I hope they learn from this whole like pacing issue that they had with this. Guys, all in all, the Warcraft movie had a lot of promise, and there is fun to be had with this movie, but there were parts where I was just bored and confused as heck, and I probably would have been less confused and liked this movie more if I played the games, because frankly, there's a lot of fan service to be had with this movie. But the movie itself, like, I gotta give it a 4 out of 10 stars. It's a forgettable film. Guys, I don't get it. Why is the film adaptations of video games are always, like, subpar and don't seem to do that well, be it critical reception or box office? I mean, the Angry Birds movie, I know it got mixed reviews from critics. I enjoyed it for what it was. I haven't seen that many like film adaptations of video games, but I heard that most of them are just total utter garbage. But just like a lot of film adaptations of books are really good. Heck, a lot of remakes are good too, and there are a lot of dud movie remakes. But why isn't that movies based on video games are always bad? Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments, and give this video a rating where you think it deserves, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I should say something really nerdy for such a nerdy game to end off this video, but I won't. See ya.